Welcome back, everyone. Just plugging away at more contracts. I've been doing a few actually. I did some fertilizing contracts. I did finish that green bean contract. That took quite a while. Now, just plugging away here. Bank accounts coming up slowly though, but it's getting there. Anyways, right now I'm just doing the one cultivating contract. We'll have a look and see if there's anything else we can do. There's tons of contracts. There's no shortage of contracts. That's for sure. But that said, you know, I don't know. I feel a little contract trapped. So I'm thinking I took a break from live streaming on Monday nights. I just had a bunch of stuff going on and all that. And I think we're going to start up soon. And I got thinking that maybe we'll run this series on the live stream. I think we'll do that. And then I can just work contracts because I'm gonna need a lot of them. That's bottom line is, given the challenge that I gave myself about no workers and having to raise up the money to buy a farm. Basically, it's a little bit of money coming from our own little property, but for the most part, it's going to be through contracts. So I'd like some company. So I might just do that live, and then we can chat, and I can, just plug away, and you guys can help motivate me and keep me company while I try to raise the money. Yeah, I think we'll do that. How's everyone doing today? I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. I just went out this afternoon and picked up a new gaming laptop. I've been saving up for a couple of years now, really. Yeah, anyways. So I just got home about half an hour ago, realized I hadn't done today's episode yet. So I got thinking, okay, I gotta get this done. So I set up the laptop, and it is now doing its 6 million updates and installs and all that fun stuff on the desk beside me. So hopefully tonight I'll be able to give it a real go with some game. I'm not sure which one, but we'll see. We'll see. Anyways, some of the money saved from to buy that laptop came through the bits of revenue that I get from YouTube. So I just want to say thank you so much. It really makes a difference to the point where it doesn't really affect our regular budget. So our regular home budget. So it's very nice. Thank you for all the support, watching all the videos, and it's all stuff that comes through both memberships, which is absolutely amazing. Just realized I have some new members. Thank you for joining, and mostly it's the ad revenue though. You guys get ads and stuff. Those of you who don't have the YouTube Premium. So yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. All right, enough about laptops. Okay, so this is the one cultivating contract that was available. I did all of the fertilizing contracts that were available. They were all pretty small, so only $1,000, $2,000 kind of thing. And then there's other stuff. There's a couple of contracts I realize I cannot do unless I have workers. For example, there is a very large root crop harvest that comes with the big root crop harvester that has no internal storage, so I have to drive a truck beside it. Obviously, I can't do that and drive the harvester at the same time, so those types are out of the question. But I'm trying to use our equipment as much as possible. I need to save up about $350,000. Yeah, we're only at 42,000. It's going to be a long run, but that's all right. Fine, we'll figure it out. we'll figure it out. I will do a fair amount off camera as well. I've been talking recently on, I forget which series, which episode, but I've been talking a little bit about playing for myself a bit and how I'm a lot more patient when the camera is off than I am when the camera's on. So maybe I'll just look at it that way, you know. This series will be a mix of live streams and off-camera stuff, and maybe one episode a week recorded. And then when we move to the next phase, part 2 of this series, when we get our own farm, then it'll be a full-bore recorded series, right? So, all right, let's go. Absolutely love this map. I've been driving around to different corners. We are now in this corner here, way down here. There's lots of scenery. There's lots of roads. There's forests up here. There's all kinds of stuff. It's amazing. It's a really cool map. The buildings are really nice too. Very happy to be here. This, I guess, is the BGA, a local BGA. Sure if that is going to be bought or if it's just a place to sell. Haven't really checked that out yet. Let's have a quick look at other contracts while we're driving here. We look real quick. We got bale wrapping, we got baling, all 3 round balers. I could do those. There's lots of harvesting. This is the one I was talking about. I can't do this contract. Lots of mowing contracts. They just keep popping up. Like there's so many of them. So we'll try to knock some out. Like I feel like I don't even need to move ahead months, you know. There's so much work to do. Should change my clock a little bit, make the day move along. Okay, we're done. We're done. Contract finished. This one pays out $52.61. It's a good one. It's a good one. All right, where am I going? Is there a shortcut to get home here? Where am I? Where am I? I guess I gotta come down here. Okay. Same way I came in, really. All right, let's head back. Actually, well, no, there's no more cultivating, so I gotta drop this off anyway, so I'll head back to the farm. Our own little homestead, and then we'll sit down, have a look, and see if there's other contracts we want to do. Mix it up a little bit, kind of give us a little bit of variety of gameplay. It's kind of nice to do it that way. Eventually, I won't have time for somebody else's contracts. I'll be very busy with my own farm. Eventually. This looks like a neat sell point here. I'll have to check that out. We went to the big city to get the laptop today, and before we left, we put on a crock pot with a roast, beef roast, and special seasonings and stuff like that. And I walked in the house, and oh my goodness, it smells so good. Smells so good, but we can't have it for dinner. It's going to be for tomorrow, I guess. We decided to grab a bite while we were out, so we're not hungry for dinner. But that's all right. It'll keep very well. We don't eat much beef. We do love it, but around here it's gotten ridiculously expensive. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't even know what to say about beef. I don't know where you guys are, if it's the same story, but here chicken, pork are way cheaper than beef. It's not even close. So we tend to eat a lot of chicken and pork for the most part. It's too bad, because beef is good quality meat to eat. Reasonably healthy. Okay, all right, what's next? Let's have a look and see if there's any more contracts we want to knock out. Bale wrapping. I really want kind of the profitable ones. Yeah, when I say profitable, I mean good money. What's this? That's another one I can't do. That's another one I don't want to do. Single row harvester. What about this? That's another one I can't do. This one I could do, but I've just done green beans, which is kind of similar. I'll pass on that. This one could be interesting, though. Not too far away. Delivery is not too far away. Why don't we do this one? Sorghum. Borrow the equipment for this one. Wow, they take a lot for that lease of that equipment. That's crazy. That's crazy stuff. Let's just do it anyway. All right, borrow items. And we're coming up. This is our farm here, so it's just up a little bit further. I don't need this. Let's turn this off. Do I need the header trailer? That's the big question. It's always the big question. I probably do. Let's get this trailer moved somewhere where I can easily put the harvester on. The harvester, the header. It's this way, so let's spin around here. This should be pretty good. I'm going to leave enough room to back up the harvester in there to pick up the header. And then get out the way. Okay, you can wait right there. We'll let that warm up. It's a nice harvester. What is this? This is a DH 7.70. Please let this be a snap-on header and trailer. Yes. Okay, on our way. We are going to go, let me just double check my map here, make sure I don't mess up. Map, where are you? We're going up here, and we access that by going past this building around the corner. So we want out, and then the big first right. This is a one-way, this little section here. That's not really the big first right. Cars coming, nope. Let's get the beacons on. Friend Farmer Mike, who I haven't talked to in a while, I should reach out. But he was telling me that where he lives in Denmark, the beacons, you're not allowed to turn them on unless you're in trouble. You know, if you're having equipment failure or accident or whatever. I think this is the big first right I need. It's illegal to turn on your beacons, but here people put on their beacons to just warn regular traffic, I guess, that there's big equipment coming through. Beware. There's the field over there. I can see it around the back of that house. And are we turning? No, not here. Right here. This is where I dropped off the green beans, actually, now that I think about it. Okay, now the tricky part. Where do I put the header trailer so it doesn't get in the way? I guess maybe right here. Turn those beacons off. Let's unfold this harvester. Oops. There we go. Let's get us steering assist. And headland, I am actually going to boost it this time to... Okay. Trailer. Okay, let's go. This thing does not back up very fast though, does it? This shouldn't take too long, actually. It's not that big of a field. Got a lot of jagged corners though, doesn't it? All kinds of chirpy sounds coming out of this harvester. Nice. GPS took that corner. I like it. Might even do the next corner. Yep, I think it's gonna do it. Nice. Almost half full. I'm gonna have to go get the trailer in very soon, I think. Uh-oh, we're struggling up here. Is it too far? It's a bit uphill. Okay. Not sure I like this harvester anymore. It's a struggle. Yeah. Anyways, all right. Let's I'll be back to you guys in a sec. All right, we are full. Let's head up there. This is a big Mercedes. I think I've used this one before. All right, let's head up there. Should be fairly quick. So that's about a third of the field that got done, and it's full. So I'm hoping everything will fit in here. I remember in FS22, a lot of the contracts for some reason always, you had, harvesting contracts, it would fill up your trailer and then there'd be a little bit left over that you have to go back again to go get from the field. Whereas so far 25 doesn't do that. Everything should fit in this trailer. It'll be one go, I think. We'll find out. One of the fertilizing contracts that I did off camera was on a field. It was actually not a field. It was a animal pen, which is kind of weird. There were sheep in that field, and I could not use steering assist or workers or nothing. I had to do it completely manually. Show you which field that was in a minute. Let me just get this emptied here. It was kind of strange. Let's start this, and while it's emptying, I'll teleport to that field. I'll show you what I was talking about. Field 127 down here. You visit this. Oh no, sorry, not sheep, cows. And oh, it is a field. Why did it not let me use GPS? That was weird. Anyways, I had to fertilize this, so the cows got fertilized too, because they were just sitting there and they got hit with the fertilizer. So strange, huh? Anyways, I just thought that was a little peculiar. Okay, so how much is in here? 31%. Yeah, so we'll be able to do the whole thing. Now, it is brutally slow going up this hill. I'm glad that the up-down sections of the field aren't actually up-down, they're across the hill for the most part, but this is, oops. This is full throttle here. So I'm guessing, are we getting slippage? No, it's not slipping, so it's underpowered, I guess, for this hill. Something to keep in mind as I develop my own farm. There's some good hills here. I'm gonna need to overpower some equipment, I think. All right, let's carry on. All right, we're making some good progress here, but I gotta tell you, this harvester is really struggling. It should be done pretty soon, though. Early afternoon, maybe we should look and see if there's other contracts we want to knock out as well. I would love to hit, you know, like one of these big ones, but yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. Baling, I can do all of these. I could grab all of those, do all those baling contracts. And bale wrapping, I will need to obviously buy or oh, there's a new cultivating contract. Nice, I'm going to accept that one. Those are easy, super easy. And fertilizing, how far is this from home? That's just around the corner, so let me grab that as well. Okay, we got a few more contracts to do. I don't normally do a lot of contracts. Usually I just do them to get my farm started, but in this case we're going to be doing a ton of them. That's okay, we'll do a lot of jump cuts. I'm not going to do any time lapse or anything like that. I don't really like doing time lapse. Maybe we'll empty out at the end of this row here. Nah, I forgot. Okay, it's fine. We'll just put the pipe out and bring the trailer around. There we go. Yeah, that's a bit of a hill. That's the problem, really, I think. All right, we're almost done here. I keep worrying that I'm not going to have enough crop to complete the contract. If you look now, it says 79%. But it always kind of caps out at 80 until you start emptying the trailer into the delivery point. I don't think it's going to go to 81. I think it just stays at 80. Okay. All right. This one took a lot longer than I expected it to take, mainly because of the hill and the harvester being underpowered for this hill. So I'll be glad when it's done. I think we'll hit the I don't remember if I have any fertilizer yet left over. I did use quite a bit on the fertilizing contracts that I did, so I may have to go buy another pallet because I don't have one right now. That's going to cost a few bucks. All right, let's go deliver this to where we need to. We are going just south of here, I believe. Oh, wow. One of the contracts is right in the field and right in front of us. Okay, so we're going down here. Now I'm curious, which one is that? 63. That's a fertilizing contract. It's right there, right in the field ahead of us. All right, let's see if this tractor can do a little bit better than the harvester, and so far it doesn't look so good. Nice thing is I don't really have to return all the equipment when I collect the contract. It'll make all the equipment go poof. Just like that. The technical term. Went poof. You can do it. I believe in you. This is suddenly reminding me of the little Mercedes-Benz, the smaller version of this that we're using on the One Tile Challenge. Which, by the way, is going really well now. We're back on track with recordings. As a matter of fact, we're kind of recording ahead a bit because all of us have stuff coming up where we're going to fall into another pit of not being able to record for a while. So we want to get it all done. But it's coming along just dandy. Just dandy. All right, down here. Got two episodes this week, Thursday, Saturday, and next week will be Thursday, Saturday as well. And then I have to figure out that other Saturday is the last one or not. We haven't recorded the last one yet. So we don't know. We don't know who's winning that challenge. It's pretty close, though. I have to tell you, it is pretty darn close. Okay, we gotta go this way. Excuse me. Oops. Sorry, miss. So this is the actual town, I think. Mechet. Le Mechet. And my sell point, or my delivery point, I guess we should call it, it's just over here. Let's cut in front of these guys. There we go. I think it's in here. Yeah. Ooh, it's a little cozy in here, isn't it? All right. Yeah, perfect. Now the counter is going up. And we'll get a few extra bucks left over after the contract, I think. Extra 2,200 bucks. Can't complain with that. That's the nice part about these harvesting contracts. You always get a little bit more. All right, done. Now I gotta walk home. Oh no! Surprise! Let's do the cultivating one. We'll do the fertilizing in a bit. Actually, no. Change of mind. Let's go. Let's do the fertilizing one. I'll have to see how much fertilizer. Looks like I've got quite a bit. I think I topped it up and emptied out. Emptied out the pallet. Yeah, we got a good amount. I think we might have enough to do this contract, so we're just going to head right over there. Any shortcuts from here? Yeah, I'll just come out this way. All right, off we go. It's bumpy. Very bumpy. All right. And we should be able to just go in right here. There we go. Set up steering assist as usual. One should be good. Feels better to do contracts with your own equipment, right? Much faster. Since we're not harvesting, we don't really care if we miss little bits as long as we get enough to get the contract complete. When we're doing harvesting contracts, we want every little bit because that gives us that extra little bit of money at the end, right? Contracts like this, we can do a lot faster. There's already weeds in the field I just harvested. It didn't take long. Nice, it looks real out here. We got a house with a pool and a swing set and a nice view of the village. Let's head down this one. Oops, I should turn that off, right? And I think I need to come back a little bit that way. There's a little trigger there. What is that? What's that about? Got some firewood for the camp. I am not sure what just happened. What did I just do? I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on. Okay, I think I came down this one here, so I think I need this guy. Let's have a look at the field and see. Oops. And weeds. Yeah, that should be it. Beauty. Contract, collect. Yeah, the money's going up slowly but surely, but we're getting there. And don't call me Shirley. Let's swap this out for the cultivator. We'll head back up north, and then we'll knock out that cultivating contract. You guys let me know if you're getting tired of seeing the contracts. I know there's going to be quite a few of them, so let me know what you think. If you're along for the ride for the contracts, or if you wish I'd move on to some other stuff, and that'll help me gauge how much I do off camera or not. But just be aware that there's still some to do. So I hope you'll hang out with me. I get lonely. Alright, cultivator. There was a sale, actually, I don't know if it's still there, actually. Let's have a look. I thought I saw a mower in here somewhere. It was a really good price. Did I miss it? Seeing a mower right now. That's our stump grinder. Nope, no, I guess I must have missed it. But I think at some point we're going to definitely want a bigger mower. There we go with our colorful arrows. Now, where are we going now? Map is way up here, I think. It's a bit of a drive, isn't it? Let's go straight up this thing, and I'm going to have to catch this little side road here just before we get to the direct firewood sales. Okay, we get past the direct firewood sales, then we've gone too far. Okay, I think this is my little road here I gotta grab. There we go. In the field we need to do, looks like a pretty big field, and I'm a little concerned with the hill. A little concerned with the hill. Hope it's not too taxing on the tractor. How do we access that field? Can I just sneak through here? Yes, I can. Same deal. Steering assist. And I think we'll just do the one headland on this one. All right. So as you can see, the money's going up. It's, you know, it's bit by bit. This is what I've been doing so far. And it's been working all right. We're still a very long way away from 350,000 now. So, yeah, I gotta figure out some ways to accelerate that a little bit, I think. But again, I can do a bunch off camera. You know, it's something I don't mind doing, actually. You can access the field from up here. There's no fence. All right, guys, I think I'm going to wrap it up for this one. It's just a bunch of contracts we've done today, and that's good. Since you joined me, I think we brought up our bank account about 12,000 bucks maybe. So that's pretty good. At this rate, if we do the math, the rough math, 10 to 12,000 bucks per episode, we are about 34 or 24 episodes, 25 episodes away from achieving our goal. So yeah, I got to figure out another way to increase our income. But I'm okay. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with doing the work. I just don't want to bore you guys. So you guys let me know if you want to see more or less contracts, and I'll adjust accordingly. I don't mind. But yeah, we will do some live streams for this series. I think it would be good. Anyways, okay, stay tuned. I'll keep you posted when I'm back to going live again. And I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please consider hitting the like button. And thanks again for the support. Everybody, you guys are awesome. I'm totally enjoying. I'm doing my best to keep up with the comments. I sometimes lag behind, but I try to catch up, hit every one of them. So thank you so much. And anyways, I hope you guys have an amazing day.